just returned from the tour. I have to say, what an experience. What an experience. There is nothing in this world that you can experience that prepares you for going out there and seeing that many amazing women. If anybody's thinking about doing any of this, get yourself out there to a social. This is the way to do it. Nothing else compares. Nothing else even comes close. If you're thinking about doing this, stop thinking about it, do it. If you're watching this webcast, stop watching the webcast, book a flight and get out there. I cannot recommend heavily enough getting out there and just doing this.
Jabber did, Lanny and I did back and forth today via email. It's just that you made a bunch of good friends, especially the guys that are on a dual tour with me, Lenny and Mark and Nick, and you kind of bond because you're all kind of there for a common cause in a way, and you can kind of work together with at the socials and so on and so forth. But I just came out of this with a bunch of really good friends that I think that I'll probably know for a long time after this is over and done with. But it was a great time. I can't remember the last time I had so much fun.
I mean, did you feel like it was competitive? I mean, we had about, 30-plus guys at that Soul Hounds, and then about 20 or so in the other part of the tour. Did you feel like there was it was competitive with the other guys, or how would you describe that?
No, not really. There's so many girls at these socials, and it's just you got enough to keep you occupied. Trust me. So, and you tend to you're going to gravitate to the ladies that you're kind of attracted to anyway. And there's again the proportions of the ladies versus the guys is pretty wide. Enough to go around in a way, and sometimes like the situation, and they just kind of glom onto you and they drag you out of there, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, it's like you don't even have much of a choice, do you? They just
trying to tell them no is very difficult.
Yeah, well, what I do, and you heard me at the beginning of each social, I get up there with a microphone, and I actually encourage them to do that, don't I? I mean, I tell them that, hey, look, this is your one chance to find true love, and there's 150 women here, and just a few guys, so it's very important that you not be shy, and if you do see someone you like, go up to him, talk to him, take him by the hand, and tell him that you'd like to talk with him for a little bit, and then maybe something will happen. And I made that announcement at every social, and I think it helps a little bit because, these socials are not everyday life. I mean, these are different. It's a contrived situation. It's a contrived environment, obviously, and we put this together, and it's a little uncomfortable, especially at the beginning. After a couple hours and a couple hundred bottles of champagne, things
yeah.
to get a little easier, right? Especially that first social. Why don't you describe really quick what you felt at that first social?
Well, yeah, it was kind of like a controlled picking up chicks in a bar kind of a deal, And it was I hadn't done that in a long time, so it was a little unnerving at first. But once you get into it and you start talking to the ladies, it calms down a lot. And I think really it's just a matter of how well that you can communicate. And sometimes the girls can't speak English, which really makes it interesting, because then you've got that to deal with. But it really isn't a problem because the interpreters are there to help you, and it's actually kind of a lot of fun. I mean, the whole idea how they express themselves in their own language many times is very interesting.
Oh, don't you love the accent?
And I love the accent. That's the reason I went on this.
God, just amazing.
Well, even the ladies that speak English got that great accent. I mean, I had dates with a couple of ladies that I had been writing for a while, and both spoke English. And it was just, you just kind of melt listening to them talk. It's the whole sentence structure and the way they express themselves. And like you said, these girls are very direct.
Check out our website at If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.